The biker's voice cut through the quiet hum of the diner like a blade. "You think that little metal makes you special, old man?" He sneered, his tattooed arms flexing as he leaned over the table. He pressed his knuckles into the worn laminate. Across from him, the elderly veteran didn't flinch. He simply set his fork down, his gnarled fingers brushing the faded military insignia on his jacket. Something was about to happen. What the biker didn't know was that this wasn't just any old man. And the moment that diner door swung open, everything was going to change. Patrick O'Brien, 78 years old, had survived 3 tours in the Serpent's Reach conflict, buried more friends than he could count, and spent the last decade eating his Tuesday breakfast at this same booth in the Sunrise Cafe. He liked the quiet, the way the morning light slanted through the windows, painting the dragon's tooth peaks outside in gold. But today, the peace shattered when the biker, a hulking figure with a sneer, slid into the seat across from him. "This table's taken, Gramps." Patrick had faced worse than this, but he was tired, too old for fights, too weary for pride. Then the biker flicked Patrick's cap off his head. The place went still. The waitress froze, and even the jukebox seemed to hold its breath. Patrick exhaled slowly, his gaze steady. "Son," he said, his voice gravelly but calm, "you don't want to do this." The biker laughed. "Or what? You gonna call the cops?" The biker's crew, lounging at the counter, chuckled. One cracked his knuckles, and another flipped a switchblade open just for show. Patrick's heart pounded, but his hands didn't shake. He'd seen men like this before, bullies who mistook silence for weakness. Then the biker made his mistake. "Bet you got that jacket at a thrift store. Fake hero." Patrick's jaw tightened. His fingers twitched, not in fear but in memory. Just then, the diner door chimed. Boots clicked against the linoleum. A voice, sharp as a rifle crack, cut through the tension. "Problem here, Sergeant?" Every head turned. Standing in the doorway, in full uniform, was a member of the elite Cerberus Guard, and he was looking straight at Patrick. The biker scoffed. "Oh, great. Another washed up." The guard took one step forward, just one, and the biker smirked. "Died." But behind that first guard, 2 more stepped inside. Then a 4th. A whole damn unit, it seemed, had just walked into the cafe. Patrick hadn't called them, but they knew him. The lead guard, the captain, folded his arms. "You disrespecting my friend?" The biker's crew shifted uncomfortably, and the knife snapped shut. Patrick finally stood. He didn't raise his voice. He didn't need to. "Leave," he said. And for the first time, the biker hesitated. The bikers left. No fists, no drama, just the quiet understanding that some lines shouldn't be crossed. The guards sat with Patrick. Coffee was poured, and stories were shared. Outside, the hills were still green, the sun still bright. And for the first time in a long time, Patrick didn't feel so old. He was still a soldier, and soldiers watch each other's backs.